If you guys looking for any Ultimate Team coins, make sure you check out FIFAcoinsFC.com in the description down below. Use the discount code SHORTY to get 10% off all your coin purchases. Enjoy the video. Welcome guys to another episode of my Arsenal Career Mode series, and guys, to kick off today's episode we're heading straight into a game against Ajax in the Champions League. You guys can see the Champions League table. We're currently sitting second, 2 points behind league leaders Moskva, and also Benfica are on the same points as us. So this Champions League group is very tight, so we're going to have to pick up the points against Ajax and hopefully win our last game, and then we should qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League. Guys, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button. It really does support out the channel. Make sure you drop a comment down below that I can respond to, and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any videos from me. You guys can take a look at my lineup for this game. Mbaye, Lacazette and Walcott are the three attackers, with Maya, Wilshere and Ramsey in the midfield for this game. But yeah, and the first highlight came in the 35th minute, and it is actually an injury. That's right guys, we do pick up an injury as Kieran Gibbs does go down with the injury in the first half of this game against Ajax. Not the best way to start off today's episode. An injury to our main left back, obviously Kieran Gibbs, but we're going to have to deal with that because we do have Monreal and he can play in the left back position, so he'll be replacing Kieran Gibbs while he's injured. But in the early stages of the second half, in the 48th minute, Ajax do have a chance. They do have the ball inside the box. They open across and their attacker does get a head onto that one. It goes over the bar, but if that one was on target, I'm pretty sure that Ajax could have taken a 1-0 lead in this game. But not long after that, second half was really dominated by Ajax. In the 68th minute, a great ball. They're going to take a shot, and it's a great diving save there from Sirigu to deny Ajax a chance here. But from that, you guys can see the highlight is continuing. 69th minute, Theo Walcott. Look at Theo Walcott using his pace to get around three defenders. Two defenders were actually close together, and when I was running past him, I actually couldn't believe they actually got past him. He's going to make it 1-0 in the second half of this game. But in the 84th minute, we try and make it 2-0 as the ball gets whipped into Mbaye, heads it to Lacazette, who plays it to Wilshere in a great goal scoring opportunity. But what a save that was from the Ajax goalkeeper. And in the 90th minute, Lacazette had a chance to double our lead and make it 2-0. But yet again, the Ajax goalkeeper does come out on top of that opportunity. But at full time, we do pick up the 3 points in our Champions League group, and we are so close to qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League, which is very nice to see. So Kieran Gibbs, he's going to be out for 4 weeks, but let's hope that he can recover quicker than the 4 weeks and he can jump back into our side. So a nice way to kick off today's episode, a 1-0 victory over Ajax. And from that, you guys can see we're still sitting second in our Champions League group. Benfica are now actually first with a win in their last game. So us and Benfica are on 8 points. The team just below us, sorry, is Lokomotiv. They're on 7 points, and Ajax are bottom with 3. So we have to win our next game, our next Champions League game. I'm pretty sure it's against Benfica, I want to say. If we do win that game, we do finish first in our Champions League group, and we will be going into the knockout stages. So that is a must-win game. And talking about must-win games, you guys can see third versus fourth, Arsenal versus QPR. QPR actually sitting in third spot. That's right guys, yes, in third. Very surprising. You guys can take a look at my lineup for this game, for the first game of today's episode in the Premier League. Let's hope that we can pick up the points against QPR, sorry. And yeah, because we are currently sitting fourth, we want to try and be pushing for that first position for this second season. That would be great if we were actually to win the league during this second season. The QPR lineup, we should be beating that team. But let's jump into the first highlight as it came in the 8th minute, as Jack Wilshere is going to whip it across to try and find Nyang. The ball gets played out to Monreal. It's Monreal who plays it to Chambers. His shot does come off the post, and what a chance that was in the first 10 minutes to give us a 1-0 advantage in this game against QPR. Chambers with the shot, and it just comes off the post. In the 32nd minute, a ball gets played to Nyang. Can he use his pace to get around the defenders here? He does do that to get around one. It is Nyang who is going to do a roulette around another one. He tries to finesse that one, but what a save that was. From the QPR goalkeeper. in goals. A nice run there from Nyang, and from that, in the early stages of the second half, Laporte, the goal-scoring centre-back, plays the ball to Nyang, who plays it to Alexis Sanchez. He's going to give us a 1-0 advantage, and that's right guys, Laporte, the goal-scoring centre-back, that is what we do call him. The guy is just, he's so good. For a centre-back, the amount of goals that he does score is insane. So we do make it 1-0 in the 55th minute in this game, as Sanchez does pick up a goal, and literally the whole team got around Sanchez, so it was really an important goal. But in the 70th minute, Rafael Varane's going to play the ball to Jack Wilshere, who plays it over the top to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He makes it 2-0 after 70 minutes, and this game is ours. 2-0 in the lead, but in the later stage of this game, I made a real big mistake. QPR are going to make it 2-1 from Bobby Zamora. And yes, you guys did see, I passed it straight to their attack, a real noob move from me. But not long after that, in the 80th minute, a ball gets played to Sanchez, who is going to play Oxlade-Chamberlain through. He's going to put a bottom corner. We make a 3-1 in the 81st minute, and Chamberlain does do a kicking celebration, as you guys did see. So a very nice goal there from Chamberlain to make it 3-1 in this game, and at full time guys, we will be picking up the points against QPR. A nice win there. So guys, we've actually only lost one game for this Premier League season so far, so a nice way to start the Premier League season. We've only lost one game, but sadly we're not still sitting first, so that is what we do have to change. But we are jumping into a game in the Capital One Cup against QPR at Loftus Road. Let's hope that we can actually win this game and advance into the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup. Obviously guys, we are the Capital One Cup champions, defending our title, and can we continue on our quest to win back-to-back Capital One Cups, sorry. And the game is going to be against QPR, and we just did play QPR in the Premier League. We did pick up a 3-1 win. Can we repeat that and advance, as you guys did see, into the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup? Taking a look at my lineup for this game, I am starting a 4-3-3 formation. The formation that we have been using all season, it has been working, and I'm just going to stick to the formation and the team that has been working for me. Obviously, Danny Welbeck is still injured, and that is something, obviously we still have to wait for Welbeck to get back into the side. And I tell you what, when Welbeck does come in, I really cannot wait, because the way that we're playing now, plus Danny Welbeck, with his form that he was getting into at the end of season number 1, we're really going to be unstoppable and actually win the Premier League title. In the 38th minute, Theo Walcott shot does come off the post, so we had a great chance there to give ourselves a 1-0 lead in this game against QPR. QPR had a chance of their own in the 54th minute. Their shot does go wide of the goal and off target, luckily for us, because Sirigu was in danger a bit there. But at full time guys, it is going to end 0-0, and this game is going to go into extra time. So full time 0-0. This game is going to enter extra time. I made a few substitutions during the halftime of extra time. So the second half of extra time will begin in the 112th minute, as QPR are going to receive a red card. That's right guys, Miyachi does go down just outside of the box, and we do have a free kick here. Can we make QPR pay from that challenge and give ourselves a 1-0 win, and can we push into the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup? So QPR are one man down. Can we get a late goal to give ourselves the win? I'm going to make Mesut Ozil take this free kick from 32 yards out. Ozil is going to put it wide of the goal. So we are going into penalties. That's right guys, going into penalties, the first penalty. Can Sirigu save it? Yes, he can. Sirigu saves the first penalty in this penalty shootout against QPR. So QPR pushing us all the way to the end, as we did pick up a 3-1 win in the Premier League. Now they're pushing us into penalties. So Ozil did score his. Now QPR, they're going to make it 1-1. So this penalty shootout, obviously QPR won, we are on 1, but this is our second penalty, and Aaron Ramsey goes to the left, the keeper goes to the right, so we do make it 2-1 now. As for QPR, what can he do here? He's going to try and go straight down the middle, but he goes way over the bar this is a chance for Nyang to give us a 3-1 advantage on the penalty shootouts. He does do that, and this is a chance. If Sirigu saves this penalty, we'll be advancing in the Capital One Cup. Sirigu is going to save it with his feet. We will be advancing in the Capital One Cup from a penalty shootout. That's right, guys. We win 3-1 against QPR on penalties. As you guys can see, the Capital One Cup tree, Tottenham lost to West Brom 2-0. So this is one of the easiest, say, competitions for us to win from now on. If we were to lose, it'll be me, really, because look at the teams that are left in this Capital One Cup, teams that we should be picking up the point, advancing from. So obviously we did play Chelsea at the end of during season number 1, so in the Capital One Cup final. Chelsea have already been knocked out, so we have a great chance to go back-to-back Capital One Cup champions. We're currently sitting 3rd, Spurs are in 2nd, and that's right, guys, you guys did see right. Aston Villa in 1st spot. Wow, Aston Villa, seriously. That's a shocker. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you do smash that like button. Make sure to drop me a comment down below that I can personally respond to. And make sure you subscribe, guys. Other than that, hope you guys do have a great day. And I'll see you all next time.